Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited for this video, you guys. It's my 2023 bullet journal setup. There really is nothing like starting a fresh new journal for the new year. For the first part of 2023, I'm going to be using this gorgeous notebook from Notebook Therapy. It has a gilded gold moon on the cover as well as gold edges, and it is just simply stunning. My theme for this setup is completely based on these washi stickers that were sent to me by the Washi Tape Shop. I thought the beautiful florals would be the perfect idea for this new journal setup. For me personally, I think that florals are sort of timeless, so they will be beautiful no matter what season it is. I'm also using 2 sheets from a paper pack that I purchased from Joanne. It's a great neutral pack, so I'm sure I'll be using it all year long. To start off, I'm covering the nameplate page to make space for my grid spacing bookmark and my word of the year. I made my grid spacing bookmark ahead of time, but if you want a detailed explanation, I have a full video that I will link in the description box down below. I'm using the right-hand side of the spread for my word of the year, which is appreciate. I feel like over the last year, I've really had a big focus on bettering myself and sort of trying to make our lives in general different and sort of striving for these humongous goals and trying to make things happen in our life. And while I definitely think that we should always be striving for growth, every person needs to grow and expand in their own individual world. But I also think that we have a tendency to forget about all that we have in this moment. I know for me personally, I've sort of lost sight of just living in the moment that we're in. There's always something more, there's always something better out there, and honestly, I really just want to appreciate everything that I have. I have an amazing family and we are very close. We have a roof over our head and food on our table, and this year, honestly, I really just want to focus on not taking these things for granted. So anyway, long story short, my word of the year is appreciate. These washi stickers are great for headers, but you could even cut them up and use them almost like frames on the corners of pages. I may have to do that in one of my future spreads. For now though, I'm just stamping right onto the blank space to create my 2023 title and my grid spacing header. I tried out some stamps that I haven't used in a really long time for the word appreciate, and I really like how they have this almost handwritten look. I think they're so cute. The washi tape that I'm using is from Paper Minty Studio. I thought the floral pattern went really well with these stickers. I absolutely cannot wait until January when Paper Minty Studio opens back up. I am sure their new designs will be absolutely amazing. Now I'm going to use these individual floral stems to sort of just decorate around the page and really bring in this floral theme. My next two spreads are my most used and most functional ones. They're my future log spreads where I will write in the next 12 months and do any sort of pre-planning. This is where all of my future plans will go if I haven't created a monthly layout yet. I use this for birthdays, anniversaries, school dates, and even pre-planning for my YouTube videos. It's just a great overview of the entire year. I also always do 12 months of future logs, no matter what month the notebook starts. So let's just say this notebook only lasts me until April. I will do from April on to the next 12 months, not just the end of the year. So I like to have the next 12 months just to be able to look that far ahead. This spread was so simple to set up, but these floral stickers just have this major impact on it that it's just so beautiful and so sweet looking. I just love it. You guys know I can't have a setup without some sort of tab situation. One of these rolls of stickers, there were some that had this flat bottom on it, and I thought they were perfect shape for tabs. I'm alternating the designs and putting them on both sides of the tabs. I also am going to line the outer pages with the Paper Minty Studio washi to make the tabs really stand out. The really thin silver foiled washi is from Simply Gilded. They have the best gilded washi. So my first tab is going to be my new shops and make it happen spread. If you've seen my videos before, these spreads are not new, but if you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. On the left page, I will write any small shops that are new to me that I want to check out. So if you have any favorites, leave them in the comments down below. And the right side is my Make It Happen page. Essentially, it's a goals page, but I never seem to achieve anything that has the word goal in front of it. But if I make it like a to-do list and say, make it happen, Tracy, it just sort of tricks my brain into achieving things in a more timely manner. I have them separated into YouTube, personal, and home. I am using my go-to watercolor sticky notes as the headers, like I feel like I always do. I just love them. They're so versatile and they're perfect for bullet journal headers. The next spread is my master to-do list and my ideal day pages. The master to-do list is just that, a to-do list that can consist of anything I think of. The ideal day page is where I write what my ideal day looks like in the season that I'm in. I always have this in my bullet journal because it changes consistently depending on what's happening in our lives. And I always try to put it next to a page that I'm constantly going to look at so that it's always in the forefront of my mind. For the headers, I'm using those gorgeous floral stickers that have pre-made headers already in there, and I'm using those small little stamps, and those stamps are just so delicate looking. I feel like they go perfectly with these florals. I'm gonna add some sparkles, and that's it for that spread. Now we're moving on to my meal spread. These pages are just a list of all of my family's favorite dinners, so very self-explanatory. I will write in their favorite entrees and their favorite side dishes, just so that when I'm meal planning, they are right there ready for me to look at, and I don't have to remember all those things. And I'm not making the same 5 dishes every night. So, side note, I have to tell you guys that I think this is probably one of my favorite setups. Since I finished this video, I have literally just been flipping through the pages. I think that it's so beautiful. The video does not do these florals justice. They're just so beautiful. The red color in those florals and the beautiful bright yellows and oranges. There's even a blue, and there's even butterflies. So I'm telling you, this video does not do these florals justice. They're so beautiful. Okay, so now we're at my last 2 spreads. I always add in some pre-decorated notes pages for 2 reasons. 1, I know I'll use them, so why not? And 2, sometimes it's easier to write things on a page that isn't completely blank. It may sound silly, but if I just wanted to jot things down, I'm more likely to write them on a page that already has something on it than using up an entirely blank page. Maybe I'm alone in this, but sometimes I just want to jot down one little thing, and I don't want to fill up an entirely blank page with just one little things. But if I have a pre-decorated page, it's another way that I trick my brain. So basically all I'm going to do is just add little washi headers or just little decorations onto the corner of these spreads, and that will be my notes pages. The butterflies that I'm using are left over from my August reading journal setup. I stamped them onto sticker paper and I had a bunch left over. So I thought I'd use them here to fill in that blank space on the washi sticker so that I didn't have to have a header, like a title, because I have no idea what's going to be on this page. For now, it's just blank. All right, so that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!